Good morning. Let's get our yoga going this morning. Get things situated. All right. Good morning, Marie. Hi, John. Hopefully, let's see. We've got folks ready to do some yoga this morning. It's still raining, all blustery out there. Looks like it's gonna even get a little windier. So we'll start seated this morning. Come on down, have a seat, get settled in. We'll just do a little bit of breathing to start. So shoulders, chest. Just settling the body. I want to do that first. Just come into a sense of calm. So that in and out through the nose, we want to start right there. Draw all your focus right into your breathing. In and out through the nose, down through the throat, expanding through the ribs, through the lungs, and right into the belly. Some belly breaths. And we just need a few moments here just to center ourselves. Take some time to go inward. It takes a little time to clear your thoughts, clear your head, all the stuff that's going on out in the world, and we just have to let it go for now and come inward where it's quiet. We're going to let the chin drop as we pull the shoulders back. So same time, drawing the chin forward, pulling the shoulders back gently. And then we'll bring the chin up to center, ear to shoulder. Up over the top, other side. checking in the neck, checking in with the shoulders, a little rotation. And centering the head, working through the breath again. So some ujjayi breaths, noisy breaths. Narrowing down the air passageway through the throat. Keep the breath going. We'll add some movement. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Up the side. Inhale forward. Up the side, and then we'll interlace the fingers, press, just start to draw those elbows in, keeping your breath moving. We'll come forward. Rolling it up. Inhale, reach. Interlace and press. Coming forward. And rolling up. A little rotation. And center, shoulders up and around. Little squeeze at the top. Release at the bottom. Squeeze at the top. Contract and expand. Let's do a little bit of that modified cat-cow in a seated position. Exhale, contracting in the chest and the belly. Inhale, expand and open. Really trying to work the breath as much as possible here at the beginning to really warm. Getting a good warm up really helps with the rest of our practice. And release, just set the shoulders. Palms coming forward, stretch, reach, dip the fingers down, open up the palms, the hands right up the wrist. And we'll open, expand. Bring it right in. Big hug, wrap it. Contracting the belly, rounding. Inhale, elbows up. Open and floating down. And we're ready to move. Let's come into our flat back, hands and knees. We'll just keep it moving, keep it breathing. Inhaling up, a little more expansion through our cat-cow. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. Exhale, contract. We've got some more warming up to do. Really feeling that bending and flexing through the spine. We'll center it off. Push right back into child's pose. Just letting the head rest. Gently pressing the armpits. When you press through the armpits, the shoulders, get that extra extension up through the ribs, the arms breathing into the back. And we're ready to come on up. Hands and knees. Spread out your fingers. Really take a look at your hands and then rotating the elbows around a little bit. Elbows to the front, elbows to the back. And just noticing how that feels through the shoulder and the bicep. As we rotate those two forearm bones around each other. Elbows. You can do one at a time. And then a little spinal balance, opposite arm and leg. Good warming movement. Really stretch, arm and leg really stretching. Get a good reach. And we'll bring it in, pressing into child's pose. A little roll across the forehead. We'll take the arms straight out from the shoulder. You can go palms up, rotating the backs of the hands down. And then rotating palms down. Drawing the belly in, roll it up. Sitting right back over the heels just for a moment. Hips, let's come right out to the front. We'll tuck the toes, down dog. Warming up your feet, hands and feet. We're going to let one knee slide up towards the front, knee towards the wrist. Just let that back leg, so a modified pigeon, not too intense, just letting that leg reach up, opening up the hip, and then we'll push right back. Feet, ankles, other side, knee comes up. Let the back legs stretch out just for a moment. Right up over the hips and the shin. Lots of support from the hands, and then we'll tuck those toes in the back, pushing back. Other side, knee coming up, and reach back with the leg. Tuck those toes, pushing back. One more on the other side. Just loosening legs and hips. Feels good. Push right back. Down dog, press, and then we'll walk the feet up to the front. Get a little support here in your forward fold. Soft knees rolling up. Pull the belly in. Support the spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dive. Again, legs. Just that moment to feel some length up the backs of the legs. And then we'll roll it. Inhale, reach. Swan dive down. Soft knees rolling up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dive. And then monkey. You can use your block here. You can use the shins. Work your feet on the floor. We'll release the head, coming up through the spine, supporting as we come up. Inhale. Palms coming in. And again, a little work through the feet. Heels, toes. Sit those hips back right into your chair. Pushing into the heels. Inhale, reach. Palms coming in. Chair. Folding forward. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, chair. Big sweep up. Reach. Stretch. We'll bring it in. And back to chair. Folding forward. A little walk through the hips, gently. And we'll lift the chin. Let's step back, right back to down dog. Press. We're going to let the knees drop. Child's pose. Open up the fingers. Coming up, a modified plank right over the knees. Chest. Scoop through cobra and back. And again, coming up. So really trying to keep the elbows underneath of you. Scooping through and back. We'll get one more. Inhale out, exhale down, belly down, lift the chest, push, and hips back. A little reach under one shoulder. We'll draw it out. Other side, reach. A couple of breaths. And we'll draw it out and again reach. And bring it in one more. And we'll bring both arms out. Just feels really good on the shoulders. Let's come up, tuck the toes. Push those heels back. Stepping through, both feet to the front, forward fold. Inhale to monkey, chair, and up. We'll bring the palms in. Little bit of lift. If you want to work a little balance here, lifting those heels, trying to stay lifted. We're going to do some sun salutations. Inhale up, exhale dive. Inhale monkey, exhale down dog. Inhale to plank, exhale down. Inhale cobra, exhale down dog. Inhale step one foot, exhale the other foot. Monkey, chair. Big inhale, sweep. We'll bring the palms in. A little lift through the heels. Let those heels drop. And again, inhale up, diving down. Keep moving through. Monkey, down dog, plank. Bringing the chest down. Cobra. Tuck those elbows back. Tuck the toes. Down dog. Stepping through. Both feet to the front. Monkey. Chair. And up. Bring it in. A moment of balance. I'll let the heels drop one more time all the way through. And we'll come into a mountain. Arms right around the back. If you need a strap here, grab it. We'll come forward with a little chest expansion. Just a little one. Release the arms down. Lift the chin. Back to our chair. And a little balancing chair if you want it. Lift the heels. Inhale, reach. Create a little more of a back bend So reaching back, you can go palms together, keeping your glutes tight. And we'll bring it in around the back. Interlace, back bend, open. Recover, chest expansion. Release those arms all the way down. Monkey. From here, we're going to step back 1 foot into a long lunge. Now, if you need a little extra support, you can use the knee, a block, a chair, or a little stool, whatever you have, just to give yourself a little upper body support. Pulling the belly button in. And then we'll draw that back foot in a little more. Put some weight on it, and we'll pivot around into a straddle. Pivot around to the back. Let that leg stretch out. We'll do the same thing. So a little support from the knee. Just letting your hips sink for a couple of breaths. We won't stay too long. Draw that back foot in a little bit. Plant the heel. We'll pivot around back to our straddle. Head released. Drawing the head over towards one leg and over towards the other leg. Again. And side. Back to center, coming up with a flat back. Now you can open up the arms. Lift the belly slowly. Coming up. And we'll take a big reach here. Extend. If you want to interlace fingers. Lateral flexion. Inhale and side. Just working with the breath. You can tell we're just moving with the breathing. We haven't really stopped. We're still let's get one more. And top around the back. Again, contract through the shoulder blades. Create as much back bend as you would like. Recover, chest expansion to the front. And we'll release the arms. A little support here as we pivot around to the front. One side coming into a pyramid. So using some support again for the upper body. Scoop out the belly. Just really flattening out from the tailbone to the top of the head. Feet legs strongly underneath of you. A little press towards that front foot, a little press towards the back foot, and then right in the center, letting the head go for a moment, rounding down, and then coming up with a flat back. So lots of support, hamstrings pressing into that front foot as you come up. Just feeling your feet, you're almost balancing between the 2 feet, side to side. And then we'll pivot around to the front. Flat back all the way down. We'll take it around to the other side. So coming into our pyramid. Flattening out the spine from the tailbone to the top of the head. A little more weight over the front foot. A little more weight over the back foot. And then right in the center. Let the head start to release, coming down, head to knee. And then we'll come up. So using some support, pushing in to the feet as you come up. Balancing like a tightrope. And then we'll pivot around to the front. Nicely done. Inhale. Expand. Inhale. Palms coming in. We're going to step to the front. Inhale. Dive down. Monkey. Stepping back. Down dog. Inhale to plank. Holding that plank just for a few breaths. Think long across the shoulders. Keeping the hips lifted in line with the spine and the legs. We'll let the knees drop slowly, elbows in, scooping through, cobra up, tuck the elbows back, big push. And release, forehead rest. Take a moment here. We'll just let the hips rock side to side. And again, pressing into the palms. Lift the chest. Squeeze your bottom. Squeeze it tight. And release. We're going to extend one arm. reaching up and rolling onto the side. One knee, the bottom leg, knee comes up, flex the top foot, extend and reach, working through that side hip and down. When the leg comes down, it pulls the hip, stretching right over the outer hip. Inhale up, contract. Keep that foot flexed if you can. And release and stretch. Again, up and stretch. Get a couple more, just working through the outer leg. And then we'll let that leg reach behind, reach back, and let it come forward, reach forward. And again, reaching back. And reaching forward. This time we'll just open up the chest towards the ceiling. Couple of breaths here, just letting the chest open, the leg across the body. And then release it. Arm up, we're going to roll right onto the belly. Draw those hands right underneath. Tuck your elbows, cobra coming up. And release. Other arm reaching up, roll onto your side. Bottom leg coming up. And flexing the top foot. Inhale, lift. Extending right out through the leg. Exhale, release, lengthening over the hip. Inhale up, contract, working, and release. Lift and release. Keep it going. And then we'll pull that leg back as we reach forward. Bringing that leg all the way forward, sweeping. And again, leg out the back, reach. And forward. This time we'll open up the chest towards the ceiling. A few breaths, chest open with the leg across. So definitely getting some IT band stretch here from the hip across the knee. And we'll release. Arm comes up, rolling back onto the belly. Draw those hands back, cobra. Or if you want a little up dog, pushing into the palms, lifting the hips and the knees. What's up, dog? What's up, dog? We'll drop the knees, push into child's pose, relax your arms. Couple of big full breaths. And then pull the belly in. We're rolling up. Set the shoulders. And we'll inhale, reach, open it up. A little twist. Inhale up and side. A little twist. Again, up and open. One more. Up to the top, palms coming in, heart center. We'll come on up, step through, tuck the toes, press and step together. Palms up high, down low, tree. So yeah, take a little time here in your tree. Arms really anywhere you want in that tree pose. So just working. Tree is really a very personal pose because it really can be anything as long as you're balanced. The arms can be wherever you want. You're just drawing your focus inward. Let's switch it. Other side. That inward focus, steady, centered, balanced. And then we'll bring it in. We're going to switch again. So bringing that knee up, foot, and then just take a moment here. If it feels a little easier with the arms open or in, we're just going to lift the heel. So a little lift, trying to balance. If you fall out of it, that's okay. Just trying to get a little extra, lifting that heel, working through the ankle, the foot. Just test it out. And then we'll bring it in, we'll switch. Other side. And again, a little lift. So trying to get right over the ball of the foot, the strongest part to push up onto. Just try it out. See where it takes you. Nice, and we'll bring it in. Shake out those ankles. Whew. Nicely done. We're going to do one more balance. We're going to do a little moving balance this morning. So just from the center of the mat, both arms, one leg, and then swim around to the back. A little airplane if you want it, or extended warrior. Reach and come right back. We're going to switch sides. Same thing, leg, swim it around, little airplane, or extended warrior, reach and coming back to center. Let's get one more each side. Just keep it moving, take your time. Make sure you're breathing. And we'll come back to center. Little shoulder roll. Nicely done. So bring those ankle bones together. Feet standing tall, lifted in your mountain. If you want to close your eyes for a moment. Just that deep stillness within. It's what we need right now, just to be still, to be quiet. Quiet in our mind, create some space away from all the chaos, turmoil, craziness, to a deeper, peaceful place within yourself. And we all have it. We just have to cultivate it, look for it. And we'll open up the eyes. Come on in. Let's take it right back up to the top. Folding forward. Nice big fold here. Just let it all go. If you want to hang on to the elbows, let the head go. Take that time to hang, a ragdoll. What time we got here? Oh, nice. Just a few more moments, which is perfect. And we'll lift the chin, walk those feet back. Down dog, press, let the knees drop. Back to our child's pose. And we'll come on up. Let's move out to the front. We'll have a seat. Legs out to the front. Flexing your feet. So just trying to draw your toes back towards you a little more. And working that length up the backs of the legs. So maybe you're just here at the knees, at the shins. Maybe you're down towards the ankles or the toes. And just want to take a moment here to thank everyone. So appreciative that all of you that have been supporting and donating and sharing the videos and liking the Facebook. It just helps to keep me going. I so appreciate all of you. Right up the spine, let's bring it in. We'll draw the feet in. Just that inner thigh, pressing your knees down. If you haven't had a chance to donate yet, you can, there's a link in the Facebook page that you can use. Much appreciated. So I've got a few more weeks left here in my home studio, and then I'll be in Mexico for a few months, so doing some videos from Mexico. So I'm excited about that. Should be fun, should be interesting, so try to tune in for some of those. And release. Let's bring it down. We'll come down. Get your spine on the floor just for a few moments. Feeling some length, some pressure, the hips and the shoulders. A few belly breaths here, rise and fall of the belly. Just feeling the movement of the belly, the lungs. Hips sinking in, shoulders, back of the head. some noisy breaths. Take a little time to get a few that you can really focus in on. And then we'll take a little roll, coming right back up to our seated position. Comfortable. Lots of rain. I can hear the rain, listening to the rain. Listening to the rain like listening to your breathing. Around here it's pretty constant, right? And we'll bring the palms in, heart center. Always gratitude, sending out some gratitude, also bringing that gratitude in so that you can be grateful for all the things that life holds for you. And that's important. So thank you again. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. Peace. Namaste. Have a lovely weekend. Happy Friday. Excellent job today. Some good stuff that we did. Have a good weekend. Thank you. Bye.